lot better than their predecessor. Now, 2013. Man of Steel, don't get me wrong, I personally really enjoyed Man of Steel. A couple days before I went to see Superman, I watched Man of Steel because, well, I wanted to get some preparation before Superman, and it was good. It was actually a surprisingly good movie. But then I watched Superman. That was just amazing. Like, great reinventation of like the superhero genre. I'd say the best like DC movie involving like Batman and Superman. The best like best DC movie non related to Batman. Again, don't get me wrong, Man of Steel was great, but Superman is a lot better. Then we have the Batman, another DC one, better than the predecessor to the Batman. The most previous reboot was the Ben Affleck Batman, which equals Batman vs Superman. The Batman is this amazing like crime thriller, mystery that's just amazing movie. I absolutely love it. I think most people do. Batman vs Superman. Well, I liked it more after Man of Steel. I watched Man of Steel, I liked it more. But still, I'd still give it. Still, if I had to, I would give it a 50% on with RT. I liked it. I liked it more after watching Batman versus Superman. After watching Man of Steel, but still, Batman vs Superman. It's like this. We know it's made to make money. When they were doing this, Zack Snyder was like, "Hey, let's make a mech movie. Let's go quickly make a mech movie and that will make some money." The Batman is like, when I could see Matt Reeves was like, "Okay, it's good. Let's make a good movie." Then we have TMNT Mutant Mayhem, better than the live action TMNT movies. So, Mutant Mayhem, when I first heard of Mutant Mayhem, I was at a theater watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And I saw this TMNT Mutant Mayhem advertised. I thought, it's probably not going to be another Team Ninja Turtle movie. I went to see it. Man, this was such a good movie. I think animation is really what they need for these films. Not live action. That's already one strike against TMNT. Live action. And then also we get like extreme humor. It's overall just an amazing movie. One of the greatest movies of all time, I'd say. And the live action ones, well, they were entertaining. They're just live action is just not what they're for TMNT. And plus, we can see they focus more on cash than quality. I mean, TMNT Out of the Shadows, it's better, but it's still not great. Then we have Fantastic Four First Steps, better than Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four 2, and Fanforstic. All three of them. So, well, I can't make a list without including Fantastic Four First Steps. Fantastic Four was, I'd say, an amazing movie. And then on this list, and then we have Fantastic Four, which is a good movie. It was a good movie. It was enjoyable. Not the greatest movie. Then we had Rise of the Silver Surfer, which was a movie. Then we have Fanforstic, which I was talking about movies that obviously focus more on cash than quality. Can't make a list without Fanforstic. I can't, genuinely. But Fantastic Four, obviously, they really took the time to make an amazing movie. Fanforstic, they presented, "Hey, I got a great movie here. It's gonna make a bunch of money," and it was not. They were really not as clever as they thought. Fantastic Four was a good film, but still not. Definitely not a great casting, but still. Then lastly, I'm gonna top this list off. Possibly among the greatest reboots of all time, Godzilla -1. I had to include it. Better than what? Well, what's the predecessor to Godzilla -1? What came before Godzilla minus one? The MonsterVerse movies. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the MonsterVerse movies. I enjoyed all 5 of the MonsterVerse movies. Personally, Godzilla is my favorite, or sorry, Kong Skull Island is my favorite of them. Godzilla vs. Kong is my least favorite, but they're still all great. But Godzilla, when it comes to the two, MonsterVerse movies are a lot of fun. I've seen Godzilla, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire alone. I've seen about at least 4 times. More like, I think probably 5 though. I've seen about 5 times. But Godzilla minus one, it's a genius. It's they added the Godzilla story into the time, into like the modern timeline, and they just so masterfully made this movie. And Godzilla minus one will in a competition, Godzilla minus one will always beat any Godzilla movie. I think it would unless Dune Part 2 and Spider-Man No Way Home count as reboots. I think Dune 2 does though. It is among the greatest reboots in history. That'll be all for today's video. Drop down in the comments other reboots that are better than predecessors. I bet I can probably come up with more, but I wanted to come up with 5. Check out my channel for more content like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.